All right, then welcome back. This is Business Center right here on Metropole TV, and today we are speaking about soil conditioning. And this segment is the agro-commodities segment, where we look at different products and how they are performing their prices in various towns. We are going to look at dry white maize. We're also going to look at oranges, yellow beans, sweet potatoes, carrots and tomatoes, and we are going to look at these products in Busia, Nandi, Meru and Nyeri. Now in dry white maize per 90 kg in Busia is 3,060, and then in Meru is 2,799. Meru is the most economical if you look at all those areas. And then we are going to move to oranges per 93 kg in Nandi is 2,418, which is more economical in all those areas. And then we are going to look at yellow beans per 90 kg. And this time, as you look at yellow beans, the prices are a bit, you can see 6,000, 7,000, 9,000. Last week we had 12,000, which was a little bit more higher. But in Nyeri is 6,201, which is more economical in all those areas. And then we're going to look at sweet potatoes per 99 kg. And then in Busia is 1,980. Hey, watu wangu wa Busia all the time coming through with the low prices of sweet potatoes, 1,980. And then we have carrots per 138 kgs. In Nandi is 2,070, which is more economical in all those areas. And then we're also going to look at tomatoes, which is our last commodity. Per 64 kg in Nandi is 2,560, and also in Meru is 2,560 from all those areas. So those are our agro commodities for today. Now we're going to move to innovations, where food security is one of the global challenges of the 21st century. Today on Innovations, we take a look at some of the technological advancements and practices that you can adopt at home to help in soil repairing. We are going to look at new remote sensing and geographic information systems, which is known as GIS tools, have led to major breakthroughs in objectivity, assessing the spatial variation in soil quality and soil degradation. This area will help to the problem diagnosis and also in better targeting interventions. Now we're also going to look at significant adoption of a range of improved technologies has been documented across a number of countries. These technologies include soil and water conservation structures such as ZAI, pits in the Sahel, organic nutrient management systems such as high-quality manuring in intensive dairy systems in Kenya, and more integrated soil management practices, which is available evidence shows that these technologies increase productivity in the environments in which they have been adopted and offered farmers with new options. We're also going to look at the integration of other scientific disciplines, including ecology, economics, and participatory social science, has helped formulate a more holistic approach to soil fertility management. We recognize that soil fertility management practices need to be more than just technically sound. The integrated approach leads to development of approaches that are socially and economically acceptable. Now, in a survey that was done in 2003 in Zimbabwe, 160,000 farmers were given 25 kg ammonium fertilizer. They only ended up using 20% of fertilizer. Recommended levels showed that distribution of small doses yielded a 2.5 times larger return for the donor investment than did the distribution of relief seed in the same country. Caution used in the application of fertilizer helps prevent soil damage. Now we're also going to look at, because nitrogen is the major limiting nutrient across large areas in the region, there is scope for organic-based nutrients to generate significant impacts on crop production. Now a range of fertilizer tree and herbaceous legume cover cropping systems have been developed, involving a number of research institutes working in collaboration with farmers and other development organizations. An improved fallow system using a variety of woody legumes has has been found to have significant effects on maize in rotations or intercrop systems, producing as much as 150 kilograms nitrogen per hectare. Now, our question of the day today is it possible to repair soil organically? Is it possible to repair soil organically? And I have some people who've contributed to this. We have Kamawa Kiambu says, of course, you can repair soil organically by use of compost manure to help get the soil to its natural state. We have Kamawa Kiambu, thank you so much. And then we have Jebet, and Asema, she's coming from Kitengela. The answer is yes, Kevin. Manure helps repair the soil. Okay, Jebet from Kitengela, thank you so much. We also have Moses from Kangemi. Good show today, Kevin. Thank you. And then we have the answer is yes. But I have a question. What are some of the things I can do to maintain the soil condition in my little urban farm? We spoke about that earlier on with our guest Francisca, who explained to us how you can improve your soil in the urban areas. And then we also have Naomi from Kenyatta Road, and Asema, the answer is by use of compost manure. Thank you so much. We go to our Agrifacts today, where we are having seen and heard the impact of good quality soil on your yields. Today on Agrifacts, we shall take a look at some of the things you may or may not know about soil and why you need to take care. Now, the first thing is, did you know that soil is 50% air and water? That the other 50% is broken rock and decaying plants and animals. It consists of 45% minerals, 25% water, 25% air, and 5% organic matter for food garden soil. Now, uncultivated soil tends to be 3% organic matter. That's why it is important to let your soil breathe in between cultivating seasons. That's our first Agrifact. Now, our next one is approximately 10% of the world's carbon dioxide emissions are stored in the soil. Did you know this? Now, the amount of sand, clay, and silt is what gives different soil types their various textures. Most soils are mixed or all three. Now, our fourth one is it takes 500 years to produce just under an inch of topsoil. This is the most productive layer of soil. Now, our fifth one is finally worms enrich topsoil by feeding on organic material in the soil and converting it into nutrients for plants. As they move through the soil, it becomes more absorbent and better aerated. Now, our question of the day, let's go and see if people have, we have another person who has answered this. Bernard Ndungu, he says, yes, it is possible to repair soil organically. I'm watching from Thika Town. Bernard Ndungu, thank you so much. Now, we're going to see this question of the day and see what it has for us. Is it possible to repair soil organically? The answer is yes, by use of organic compost manure. This is one of the best ways to replenish soil. Compost chicken manures are another alternative to help restore minerals and nutrients into your precious soil that is vital to plant growth. Now, animal manure can also be used. So, Bernard Ndungu, we have Moses Wakangemi, we have Jebet from Kitengela, and Kamau from Kiambu, who said, yeah, by use of compost manure. We also have Fred Makori, who also told us by use of you can also use that. Thank you so much for answering this question of the day today. I believe that you've learned something from the discussion that we've had today. And Francis Kamunyi was here from the CEO and founder of Kofa Limited, who came and explained to us more about how you can repair your soil naturally and how as a farmer you can do this in order to gain good yields. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Kelvin Yakundi, and from the rest of the team who managed to make this show a success, thank you so much for watching.